Hello, hello, and good afternoon, everyone in the live trading room. Hello, hello. Hello to Valerie. Welcome. Mike. Hello, hello to you. Andreas. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Thank you. Slowly on the mend. Servus to Joseph. Willkommen, willkommen. So, and to the rest, good afternoon to Armani, Andreas, Carsten, Frank, Helmut, Jens, Gigi, Joseph, Mike, B, Mohammed, Ali, Svenja, Ulrike, and Valerie. And of course, a big warm welcome to everyone currently watching through the live stream channels. Today is the 14th of October 2021. I'm your host, Maurice Rothwell, International Trading Coach here at Traders Club 24 in Hamburg. We're logged in for the US market opening power hour. So I hope that everyone is getting on fine. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello to Ronald. Perfect. So this morning, I took a quick look. There's not a lot going on in the markets this morning, I see, unfortunately. However, I trust that you all made it out of the morning session safely. Oh, that's okay then, Ronald. Market's more or less diagonal, better than straight or flat. So let's move on further. We're going to move straight over, as always, to the economic calendar here. Economic calendar, we have lots of news announcements coming out today surrounding China. Australia came out with the employment changes. We also had the inflation rates on the Euro zone. And of course, we just had a lot of the jobless claims and the count for all the jobless people in the US. And it's doing a lot better than expected. There is a lot more news coming out over the next sort of 2 hours. So mainly stuff to do with oil stocks. Remember, as we heard from Putin yesterday, he's forecasting that oil should reach over $100 a barrel at some point. So let's wait and see if that's going to be the case. Moving on, so from all of this that we've got here, we've had the news over the lunchtime, a little bit better than expected, and some bad numbers there. As we take a look at the markets, we're going to move over, and we can see that, unfortunately, for my sake, where is it? So here we have the Nasdaq here, and the Nasdaq has done pretty well overnight. And as you see here, it actually triggered our pending hedge. And as it's triggered that pending hedge, we've now jumped 260 points. At this point, we would have been out of that. We would have actually been out of that with a very healthy profit. Unfortunately, that's not the case at the moment. However, we will look for a way out at some point. We're going to have to wait now anyway. Maybe the market's either going to come below here again or it's going to go back up, and we're just going to have to wait until that happens. We could equally take away the sell trade which we have in here and take the plus of these, and then we would actually have to aim to reach the market level back up here, another 400 points. So very difficult decisions to make. However, let's move on to the MTX chart. So 5 minute and 15 minutes, nothing on New Zealand dollar, US dollar, gold. A very good buy signal this morning on the 15. Yesterday that was, sorry. Nothing today so far on the 15 minute and nothing on the 5 minute. Moving over towards Bitcoin, did actually surpass that resistance zone, and we did get a high over here at 58.5. And now we're sort of retracing a little bit, and we're due to come back up towards that 60k zone is the prediction here. Definitely inevitable in my opinion. So there we are. We're at the previous highs. The previous highs over here, we're sort of around that area. and it's not so far until we're at that zone as well. So the 60K is just over here with these two highs, and then we've got that 64K just there. So we're not so far behind. We're trailing our way up. Very, very steep drop there. However, again, over time, we will see the development of the market come into play. So let's move into some setups. First of all, I'm going to set up this big number here in the Dow Jones. Is going to be the first pending order of the day. Here we do have actually two kind of hedges going on at the moment. We got all of these buy trades which we took out. I'm pretty sure we could probably even delete those at some point. Well, we got 6, 7, probably got about eight lots worth of things, 8 lots worth of trades there left over. I'm pretty sure we can actually go ahead and close this one out. Just because it's in a small profit at the moment because we did delete those other trades. It is going to put us in a sell heavy position. However, we can always readjust that as time goes on. So I'm going to close this one now. It's just going to close these 3 trades. I hope. Yep. So there we go. 3 trades there closed. Going to put us into a smaller sell heavy position. Maybe if we're lucky enough, we might get a retracement coming back down at some point, or the market's going to continue to rise, and then we can act on that movement as it comes. However, for the opening today, now we've got one of our Nasdaq charts freed up. We can actually start to go ahead and trade this market. So first one I'm going to do is a bit of a freestyle trade following the 100% Fibonacci line here, and that's going to be my next pending order just there. So hello to Mohammed. And then we can move on through the chart over towards gold. So gold, we've got the big number coming up, 1800 vola boxes there also, so we can actually unlock that. I will take that trade quite happily there on that market. Gold, if we go back to the MTX, we can see that it's sort of bumming out. Bang, we got the retracement earlier, bang on that big number anyway. And now we've got overall 2 pending orders, 1 active trade. Active trade is here, just in the Dow Jones. And we have our opening coming up in around 5 minutes time. So it'd be nice, be pretty good for us to see some kind of charts here. 1 second. So we have a big resistance point there on Nasdaq just at the top. If we come into the 30-minute, hard support at the 14.6. And you can see just here where we've stopped out earlier on today, we can see was the previous stop outs just over here and here. That was the retest, and then on the retest here it broke through. And that's pretty much us set up now for the afternoon. Yes, Orico, I would suggest so. Taking a look at the Dow Jones there on the power tools. Big numbers definitely always a good chance. As we come out into the 4 hour, we can see that that's kind of an important one here. So we did break it here, but overall bouncing on the 4 hours. And I would expect us to come over to about here, most likely 40 points in, and have another retracement maybe towards the 34.4. However, always best to take a look at the open and just to see exactly what kind of mood the market is in, not to waste a hedge. And good afternoon there to Andreas as well. So what was that? We got our first trade in on the Nasdaq short from our box, bang on the big number, which is great for us as the market comes down to the big number, that we can then activate that big number / follow box trade in its wake. So where are we at? So we're coming into the last minute now, 30 seconds in. Just to give some news that was out earlier. So the US unemployment insurance weekly index fell to 293K in its assessment for what the week ending October 8th, which was expected to be 315K. The previous period was 326. Again, make of that what you will. And there we are, out of that trade. Pretty sharpish on the Dow Jones. Coming over to the Nasdaq. Very jumpy there. So Dow Jones is jumping up quite sharp. Very nice opening movement either way. So we are in the third trade now, short on the Nasdaq. And gold slowly coming up towards that big number again. And then we come down. So first trade short from the big number in the Dow Jones. Maybe a good area for a release if anyone's in a hedge on that big number. take a quick look there at the Dow Jones coming back down from the big number now towards that vola box. If once we come down to the take profit on that vola, we can then activate that vola box as the next trade. Hmm. And then here we come now. Hmm. Lots of support at the big number here. 14.9 on the Nasdaq. Maybe what we can do is we can just get a manual close on it if not, and then activate that vola box instead. So that's us out of the Dow Jones there. Take that vola box trade now. Moin moin, Ralph. Thank you for joining. Nice work there, Ulrich. Now wait for the next one. No need to rush it. While I figure out what my plan is with these. Hmm. Check out gold here. Very slow movements. Unfortunately, we just missed the entrance into our box there. Otherwise, we'll be coming very shortly towards our take profit just there. Hmm. So what I'm thinking of doing is once again reducing the size of the hedge here in terms of the lot sizes. Overall, we still have quite a bit there in trades, about 10K in a drawdown here. However, we can reduce that down to 5 by taking the 5K off in a loss on top of the balance. As you know, the balance was where we're trying to get it back to. We want that equity back towards the 16, and then we can actually close it off. We can make a lot of smaller trades in the meantime. However, the ideal goal is to reduce the size of this and make it more manageable each time. So we got the 21 there. If we reduce this by half once again, what we can do is then we would take 5 off of here, and that will leave us with 16 on the balance, and the equity will remain the same. However, then it's just a smaller drawdown of 5, and it'll become a little bit more manageable. So if I go over to here, where are we on the Dow Jones there? Okay, so we're coming up on the Dow Jones. We're going to take that big number trade once it closes, or we can get a manual close on it and take that big number trade if we haven't missed it. Small retracement up into the box. Yes, let's modify these. So the idea is we want to take that down to about, we reduce this by half. So if we reduce to 17.73, we want about 7.8. And then if we do 23.56, oh no, we want to do, sorry, 15.73 divided by 2 and minus 23.56. So we need to take 15 lots off of this. Let's go for it. Modify. Market execution. Volume. So we're going to be taking a short loss here. Oh, 0.69. And we're going to close this. It's going to take that down. At 10. And then this one, we want to take that one down to 15.73. Divided by, oh. Okay, that's fine. 7.86. Okay, so we'll modify this one. Market execution there. 7.86. Did I do that wrong? I think I did. I did that wrong. Oh well. We've made a mistake there. Also to GG there in the room, think you can try and load in the Vola box into your chart now. Should be available. Yeah, just to confirm that that was a big mistake from my end. I didn't want to close the whole position. I wanted to close only half of it. And that's what happens. Okay. So that's us out of the next trade there in the Dow Jones. We may as well just close this one now. It's all gone. Yep. Okay. We're back into our Vola box. First trade short. And there we can close this one now on the gold. Didn't activate the box there. So sell coming on the Nasdaq. On the 5-minute chart. I'm going to extend that take profit to around here. We've had a very sharp climb. Huge climb. Could be due to have a bit of a reversal coming through. 1, 2, short-term jump there. However, coming back in. What have we got there on the stop loss? 280. Yeah, we'll keep it there. We'll go in and have a look if there's any bigger points of. No, I think we're pretty good there with that target profit. Just executed there on the trade manager with the MTX, and then on the 15-minute it will come through. As soon as we break past here, it should come down on the bottom here with the red arrow pointing down, and then it says, look, we've got the current candle, everything's in green except the close of the candle is currently inside. So as soon as this candle breaks out of this moving average line down here, we should receive that signal. And depending how far it drops down in this 15-minute candle, will determine whether or not it's going to complete itself, as the daily pivot is there. But so just to reconfirm with everyone, we're no longer in that hedge. It's gone. Painstakingly gone. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. And we won't push the limits. We'll keep it up a little bit further. Gonna take us a little while before we get up towards the same as we were before, but not so long. So we'll get a close on this one. Just want to do this, close it. So we're going to need this candle to close itself just around here. If we get a close on this 15-minute candle, and around here we should come in with a very, very bright and shiny sell signal. That's a New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Ronald, just over here. So where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Let's have a look. So we're coming into profit now on the Dow Jones, and we've got one just here. I'm going to close this one now on the Nasdaq. I mean, close that one. Just over here in the Dow Jones. So New Zealand dollars, US dollars not playing so nicely with us at the moment. We can leave it some time. Um, mm, what did I want to check out? So tomorrow, now that the hedges are done, we're going to be doing a little bit more practice on the grid system, guys. We're going to start using this more in the power hour, more than the functions here. And thank you, Andreas. Yes, got to represent, right? Bad day, bad day. Hmm. So here we get the close. I'm going to come down here. Going to hit the manual exit on that one, and we're just going to take that. That's going to be it from us today. I'm going to leave this one running in the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and maybe we'll just bring this up a little bit closer just to get the close on that as soon as possible, and we'll leave it there. Bad day, silly mistakes, not concentrating, and they are costly. So we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll be back with some more trading on the grid system now that the hedges are finally gone. Yeah, we could have dealt with that a lot better. We could have actually just closed everything about 2 or 3 days ago, and pretty much just been very close towards where our goal was. So I see that as a failed hedge release there, unfortunately. So sorry, guys, but we will definitely be on it next time. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoyed it anyway. Maybe not. Anyone who's watching through the live stream channels, if you do want to test the tools out for yourself, please join the website, visit the website, TradersClub24.com. Click on the 30-day free trial, sign up with the email address, name and number, and someone will be in contact with you shortly after that. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Yep, I hope to see you all tomorrow, and have a good evening, safe trading. Goodbye.